Why is it easy for some people to get super rich? You always wonder when your big break will happen and when you can finally get ahead. When will great wealth rain down on you? What if I told you this can all change once you know how to unlock the power of your mind? Well, it can, so pay close attention. You just need to know a few hacks in order to use your mind effectively. In this video, I'm going to share with you some simple yet powerful mind hacks that will help you become super rich. By implementing these strategies and techniques, you will be able to tap into the full power of your mind and harness its limitless potential. Don't believe me? Keep watching. These mind hacks are based on proven principles of psychology, neuroscience, and personal development, and have been used by successful people all over the world to get everything they want. So if you're ready to tap into your limitless mind, I'm going to show you exactly how to use these mind hacks to become rich and successful. For you to fully receive this message, you need to be engaged. So I would like for you to go into the comments right now and type power. Just type the word power in the comments to start unlocking your mind. When I see your comment, I will give you a heart. Since you are already pushing buttons, consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to business. We have a lot of life-transformative information to cover. One of the most powerful tools we have for programming our minds for success is the pain-pleasure principle. Our ability to consciously associate pain and pleasure with different behaviors and outcomes. The science of motivation is very simple. We move towards things we believe will bring us pleasure and away from things we believe will lead to pain. By understanding this principle and consciously associating pain and pleasure with different actions and outcomes, we can program our minds to achieve anything we want, including financial success. Many people have been conditioned to associate money with pain as a result of their upbringing and past experiences. But if you wish to attract money and financial abundance into your life, this must change. For example, let's say you want to start a new habit such as consistently generating sales leads to get potential clients. You can decide to consciously associate pleasure with the idea of making connections and increasing your income, and associate pain with the idea of missing valuable opportunities to make more money. By focusing on the pleasure of a positive outcome, you can motivate yourself to stick to your new habit and avoid the pain of not following through. What most people fail to realize is that pain is often a more powerful source of motivation than pleasure. So, we must harness this power consciously and use it to our advantage. You can find an endless source of motivation to become rich and successful by associating pain with the idea of staying poor. So, the next time you are setting goals or in need of motivation, consider how you can consciously associate pain and pleasure to motivate and program your mind for success. Think about how you learned not to touch the hot stove because of the pain it caused. Pain is a very powerful teacher and motivator. Another variation of the pain and pleasure principle is the power of anger. Harnessing the emotion of anger can be a powerful tool for achieving success. This may seem counterintuitive, as we are often told to focus on positive thinking and to avoid negative emotions. However, when used in the right way, anger can be a powerful and positive motivator, as it inspires us to take action towards achieving our goals. Usually, we take action immediately when we are angry. In fact, many of the most successful people in the world have embraced anger as a driving force in their lives. When we feel angry, our bodies release the hormones epinephrine and adrenaline, which give us a burst of energy, motivation, and focus. This can be useful when you need to take action but lack the motivation to do so. Additionally, the emotion of anger can also trigger neural plastic changes in the brain, which helps us learn to adapt faster. The famous Dr. Jordan Peterson says we need to become dangerous and then learn how to control it. This would do a lot for your self-confidence as well. One common source of motivation is the desire to prove them wrong. If someone has doubted or challenged us, we may feel angry and want to prove them wrong by succeeding. Just like the song, "How Do You Like Me Now?" This is a common theme with many ultra-successful people, and it can be a powerful driving force that helps us tap into our potential and achieve our goals. So how can we use anger as a tool for success? One way is to channel it into motivation and drive. When we feel angry about something, it can give us the energy and determination to take action and make changes in our lives. If we are feeling angry about a problem or issue in our life, use that emotion to stimulate you to make positive changes and create a better future for yourself. The next mind hack you can use to access the full power of your mind is empowering questions. Empowering questions are questions that are specifically designed to help us access the power of our subconscious minds to help solve problems more effectively. These questions are open-ended and often begin with phrases like, "What if?" or "How can I?" By asking empowering questions, we can encourage our subconscious minds to come up with creative solutions and new ideas. This is because our subconscious minds are constantly working to find solutions to problems, and empowering questions give it a specific task to focus on. Your subconscious mind is like a powerful supercomputer with infinite intelligence just waiting for you to ask the right questions. So many times we are feeding the subconscious the wrong questions. For example, let's say you are facing a challenge with earning more money and are feeling stuck. Instead of getting frustrated and dwelling on the problem, you could ask yourself an empowering question like, "What if there was an easy solution to this problem?" Or, "How can I use this to my advantage?" These questions encourage your subconscious mind to think creatively and come up with new ideas that you may not have considered before. So the next time you are facing a challenge or problem, try using empowering questions to tap into the power of your subconscious mind and find creative solutions. With a little effort and focus, you can access ideas and solutions you never knew existed. Remember a time when the answer to a problem just came to you from out of nowhere all of the sudden. This answer came right from your subconscious mind. This next mind hack seems contradictory, but it is used by some of the most successful and intelligent people in the world, and that is the power of inversion. Inversion is a technique that involves reversing the usual way of thinking about a problem and looking at it from a different perspective. Billionaire Charlie Munger once said, "Invert, always invert." By inverting the problem, we can often uncover new insights and solutions that we may not have considered before. The concept of inversion is simple, but very effective. You become successful by avoiding failure. Instead of asking, "What would make me successful?" you ask, "What would guarantee my failure?" You may come up with a list of things such as being lazy, hitting snooze on my alarm every morning, never reading any books, or always wishing but never taking any action. Once you have a list of things that would lead you to fail, you become aware of these behaviors and motivated to avoid them, as you know the outcome they lead to. Very similar to the pain hack mentioned earlier. Inversion can also be used to achieve success in other areas of life. For example, instead of trying to make yourself more productive, you can focus on reducing the number of distractions in your environment. Or instead of trying to become more confident, you can focus on eliminating self-doubt and negative self-talk. Begin with using the power of inversion to uncover new solutions to any challenge you face. With a little creativity and a different perspective, you can overcome obstacles and achieve your goals to become super rich. Now, I will tell you about the next powerful mind hack: mental mentors, also known as invisible counselors. This technique was popularized by Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich, and involves using the power of visualization and imagination to tap into the wisdom and guidance of successful role models. The idea behind mental mentors is to study and become familiar with the thought process and strategies of successful individuals, to the point where you're able to have conversations with them and seek their advice within your own imagination. By regularly visualizing ourselves seeking the guidance of our chosen mentors, we can tap into their knowledge and expertise to help us achieve our own goals. This one takes some practice, so pay attention, and when you try it, don't get discouraged. To use the technique of mental mentors, start by identifying a few successful individuals who you admire and respect. This could be a historical figure, a business leader, or anyone else who you consider to be a role model. Then, absorb as much content as you can from them in the form of books, videos, interviews, and podcasts. Podcasts are very beneficial with this. Do this until you become so familiar with their thought process that you are able to hold a conversation with them in your imagination. Take some time each day to visualize yourself seeking their advice and guidance. You can do this through meditation, journaling, or simply closing your eyes and visualizing the conversation in your mind. The more vividly you can imagine the interaction, the more powerful the technique will be. The answers you get from this technique will amaze you. So, the next time you are facing a challenge or trying to make an important decision, consider seeking the advice of your mental mentors to tap into the wisdom and guidance of your role models. Remember, it takes a little practice, so don't worry if nothing happens the first try. Now let's discuss how our self-image and the type of person we think we are play a significant role in our success. Our self-image is the way we see ourselves. It's our beliefs, values, and perceptions about who we are and what we are capable of. Studies prove our identity has a big impact on our success. According to the principles of psychocybernetics, our minds operate like a goal-seeking mechanism, much like a guided missile. We are constantly striving to move towards our goals and achieve success, and our identity plays a major role in this process. Our self-image affects our success by limiting or enhancing our abilities according to our beliefs. If we see ourselves as capable, competent, and worthy of success, we will take action that leads to the achievement of our goals. On the other hand, if we see ourselves as lacking in ability or worthless, we are less likely to take action and may even sabotage our own success. So if you want to change your reality and become more successful, you must first change your identity. One way to do this is through visualization and the theater of the mind. By regularly visualizing yourself as the type of person you want to become, you can start to change your self-image and beliefs about what is possible for you. For example, if you want to become a successful entrepreneur, you can visualize yourself as a confident and successful business owner, taking the actions and making the decisions that lead to you achieving your goals. Another way to change your self-image is through positive affirmations and self-talk. By telling yourself that you are the type of person that is capable and deserving of success, you can start to shift your beliefs and self-image. You want to become great at selling yourself, and the only way to do that is to sell the person you want to be to yourself first. Which leads us to the final mind hack that successful people use: self-talk. We talk to ourselves within our minds all day long, so it's important to take conscious control of this activity in a way that empowers us. Self-talk has a powerful influence on our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. It can either hold us back or propel us forward on the path to success. To use self-talk to become rich and successful, it is important to be aware of the words and thoughts you use to communicate with yourself. Do you prefer using first-person self-talk, where you refer to yourself as I, or second-person self-talk, where you refer to yourself as you? Many people find first-person self-talk to be more natural to them. However, second-person self-talk can also be a powerful tool when used in a supportive and encouraging way. For example, instead of saying, "I can do this," try saying, "You can do this." This shift in perspective can help you build confidence as your mind believes the encouragement is coming from an outside source. A great book on the power of self-talk is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Shad Helmstetter. The book discusses the concept of holding a conversation with yourself as a way to explore different perspectives and make more informed and empowered decisions. According to this book, holding a conversation with yourself allows you to present both sides of an argument or decision and consider the pros and cons of different courses of action. This process can help us clarify our thoughts and make more rational and logical decisions. It also emphasizes the importance of using positive and supportive self-talk in these conversations, rather than negative or critical self-talk. By adopting a positive and supportive inner dialogue, we can build confidence and motivation and set ourselves up for success. You can be your biggest fan, and anytime you need encouragement, just encourage yourself. Remember, no one is coming to save you. Use all these mind hacks, strategies, and techniques to program your mind to become rich and successful. Remember, it's not about being born with the right mindset. It's about developing the right mindset through focus, discipline, and practice. So don't be afraid to try out these techniques and see what works best for you. Begin using these techniques we've discussed in this video by consciously associating pain and pleasure, harnessing the power of anger, asking yourself empowering questions, seeking guidance from your mental mentors, and practicing powerful self-talk. So you can program your mind for success and take control of your future. Now, I have 2 assignments for you. Don't worry, they don't take much work, but I truly want to see you succeed, so please indulge me in these requests. First, subscribe to this channel. I will continue to bring you valuable information every week to help you become super rich. Second, I want you to learn more, so go to this video right now. The 10 Commandments of Wealth. Watch this one right now and move toward great wealth.